What's going on out there, good people? I hope y'all can hear me and hear me good. Just some stuff I had on my mind I was thinking about. And it's mostly just to, my young brothers and my middle-aged brothers and all-age brothers that's out there living that street life, pistol toting, and we all know what comes along with the street life. The Bible says that you cannot rob God. You're going to always harvest what you plant. In other words, you reap what you sow. So shall it be with life. It's the same exact way with life. You can't rob God. You can't rob life. If you living and all you doing is putting bad out there in life, bad out there in life, bad out there in life, you robbing, killing, stealing, dope dealing, at some point in your life, you gotta know, understand, and even be prepared for it to come knock back on your door. You're not just gonna be able to live this type of life your entire life and nothing happens. At some point, your lifestyle will catch up with you. At some point. You cannot rob life and you cannot rob God. Whatever you put in life is whatever you get out of life. People love to talk about the tragedies of the world. God gave man dominion and power over this earth. He then allowed the devil to rule this earth. This is why we have tragic things happen to good people. This is why we have tragic things happen to bad people. Because the evil one is in control over this system. That is why the system is set up and ran the way that it is ran. And I don't want to get all off into that because that's not my topic. Man, I just want you young brothers to know that if you shooting, killing, before you pick up that gun, man, before you pick up that gun and shoot it, just remember one thing. At some point in life, that's going to catch up to you. It might not be right away. It might not be right after you do what you do. But at some point in life, it's going to catch up to you. So I want you to think about this. If it don't catch up to you, what about your kids? What about your family? What about it catching up to them? Because the way God and karma work, man, sometimes it'll skip you. Or it'll get you and them. It'll get you and your family. You and your kids. So you got to think, like, before you pick up a gun and just get to go off shooting and missing and hitting everybody else, man, just think that at some point in my life, this stuff is going to come back to me. And if it don't come back to me, which it will, because you got to understand the way that life works. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. You reap what you sow. You harvest what you plant. Understand that about life. Once you understand that about life, that will then help you make your decisions in life. Okay, whether I'm going to be this way or that way. Nobody's telling you to be perfect. What I'm saying is, understand the cycle of life and understand the cycle of death. The cycle of death is, the Bible says that if you take a man's life, at another man's hands, your life will be taken. That is the cycle of death, young brother. That's the cycle of death. If you take a life at another man's hands, your life will be taken. That's the cycle of death. So what does that mean, people? That means that it's a systematic issue that will not stop until we stop killing each other. We didn't create one another. It is not our responsibility or obligation to destroy or kill one another. That's just not how this goes. That is not how this is supposed to be going. Somebody has to break the cycle of death. You take a life, at another man's hands, your life will be taken. At another man's hands, his life will be taken. What does that tell us? That tells us that it goes on and on and on and on and on until somebody says, this got to stop. This got to stop. We got to break this cycle. We got to stop. And I'm going to be honest with you, young brothers. The ops ain't killing y'all. The ops ain't killing each other. This whole op word. The ops ain't killing each other. It's the niggas that you got right up in your circle that's killing you. It's the ones that's spending the night at your mama's house. That's eating your mama's food. That you've been friends with since kindergarten. That's who killing each other. The ones that's like this. Because the ops ain't, y'all all scared. Everybody picking up guns, shooting 15, 20 blocks down the way, hitting everybody in the vicinity. Innocent kids getting killed. Little babies ain't got nothing to do with nothing. People ain't got nothing to do with nothing. All over y'all beef. You so scared, you shoot 100 blocks down the road, you hitting everybody in the vicinity. That ain't got nothing to do with what y'all got going on, man. This has to stop, man. This cycle got to stop. The way of thinking got to stop. The way we living got to stop, man. I mean, how the cycle gonna break, you know? How the cycle gonna break, man? I don't understand it. And people ask me all the time, man, how you change your life, man? How you did such a 360, a dramatic change? I'm gonna tell you why I did a dramatic change. I did a dramatic change because I started having kids. I did a dramatic change when I realized that the people that said that they was there for me the most wasn't really there like how they needed to be. The friends, phone them. Listen to me, man. If you got somebody in your corner that's supporting you and supporting your dreams, take them, run with it, and build in life. You understand? God created us to be builders. Go build. What did he tell you? Replenish the earth. Replenish, multiply. He created you to be a builder. He didn't create you to be something to tear things down. He created you to build things up and to multiply and to subdue and to fill the earth. That's why he created you. Anyway, to get back to why I made this change in my life, man, I started having kids. And after I started having kids and started realizing that for them and the guys that I wasn't around, like everybody snaked out, right? Everybody snaked out. Listen, everybody snaked out. The streets is no longer what they used to be. Anytime kids can get killed and that man don't turn himself in, or that young man don't turn himself in, and you can sleep at night knowing you shot somebody's child, I don't want no part of that, man. That's not where it's at, man. You can get in your bed every night comfortable knowing you hit a child. Or you can go have a shootout every day and go lay your head down comfortable, not knowing who got killed, not knowing who you done shot. Because can't none of y'all aim. Man, before this get too long, let me get back to why I changed my life. So, I changed my life when I started having kids and started realizing all of these things about how everybody snaked out so I started to give myself tunnel vision. And as I'm giving myself tunnel vision, I realized I picked up the Bible and I started reading the Bible. And as the more and more I read the Bible, the more and more God allowed me to see, the more and more I prayed for understanding, insight, good judgment, wisdom, knowledge, the spirit of discernment. The more I prayed for these things and the more the Lord started to allow me to see things, I realized that, man, life ain't about me at all. It's not about me. It's about what I do for other people. It's about the legacy that I leave behind of the work of my hands. It's about me blessing somebody else. It's about me making a way and then paving the way for the next people. That's what it's about. You see, having a truck, having good days, having nice days, all of that's cool. But it can't go with me. So if I don't pass this stuff on, then who will have it? It's not about me. It's not about us. It's not about us at all. Once you realize that life is not about you, your life will be so much better when you realize that it's not about you. Anyway, so the more and more I start to realize that, I start blessing people. I ain't going all into what I've done. That ain't necessary. I started blessing people, and I love blessing people. I love blessing the Lord's people. I love the Lord's word. I'm not a perfect man, but you can't take what's in my heart, baby. You can't take what's in my heart. The Lord's word is in my heart. It's in my mind. I've studied it for years. I've read for years. It's in my mind. It's in my heart. So I'm not perfect, but you can't take that from me. You can't take that from me. So I bless the Lord's people, and I love his word. And I start to realize that, man, I got kids. One day I'm going to get old. And one day I'm going to get, I'm going to be older, and I'm going to be in a position I'm not going to have the youth that I got right now. I'm not going to be able to get out there and handle business if somebody messing with my daughter or messing with my sons, or I'm not going to be the man that I am today to be this great big man and be able to protect and shield. So I say, you know what? I'm going to bless the Lord's people, and I'm going to bless everybody that I come in contact with. And the Lord will bless my children all the days of my life, or their lives, through the work of my hands. Let each and every last one of my kids, let the foundation they walk on be blessed all the days of their lives through the work of my hands. Let the Lord cover and shield them all the days of their lives through the work of my hands. This is why I go so hard. This is why I put this word out here to y'all. This is why I bless people. This is why I do what I do. This is why I change my life. This is why I move different. Let my children be blessed all the days of their lives through the work of my hands. Because I'm not going to always be here. I'm not going to always be here to protect them. I'm not going to always be this great, big, strong, big old man. At some point in life, if I keep living, I'm going to get older. And as you get older and you start to age, you're not able to do what you once could. So, and I realize that. But let the foundation that my children walk on be blessed all the days of their lives through the works of my hands. Listen, I love y'all. I'm constantly praying. I hope and pray to God this message touch you from the bottom of your toes to the top of your head, and you get it together, young blood. Man, blessings to y'all. I'm gone.